Hello! This is Lava Flat Survival. To get things started off, we have got zombies and skeletons. They now drop different drops, and they have a better chance of dropping them. Also, the Wandering Trader has also had a little tweak to his trades by just having a sapling every time, and it's a brand new crafting recipe. Now, this whole map involves a bonus chest at the start, and it has a custom little loot table, and there's also a hidden little piece of dirt underneath that. Now, here is a couple of epic fails for you to admire and witness. If you are going to download this and try it, be warned, it's very hot. It's very hard. It's very horrible at the start. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, hello guys. My name is DanRobzProbz. I created Lava Superflat, and you can download this for free in the description of the video. I just want to go over a few things. It has actually, as you just saw there, been set into tick speed of 5. By default, I've set multiplayer off. It does come with the entity and day counter and a Lava Superflat behavior pack. Just leave everything as it is. It's set to hard by default. You can't change it, and away you go. So when you spawn in, you actually spawn in on the very edge of the dirt block, because a chest is actually a little bit smaller than a block, so you can just stand on it. So if that isn't just scary enough, I don't know what is. But anyway, you do get 5 extra items in a bonus chest, and there's some tools missing and stuff. So I've kind of tweaked this, but you do get all those items, as you can see there. Luckily, on this little run, I've actually got myself 2 apples. I got myself 2 potatoes as well, so that's a bit of food to get me started. But I didn't get a lot of wood. Now, I am going to tell you now, you can never get dark oak saplings because you don't have enough dirt or grass to actually grow them. So I've completely removed it, okay? But anyway, I wanted to get things started off here with a actual crafting table, and straight away I've made myself some slabs and dark oak trapdoors. I know you're going to say in the comment section, Dan, you're absolutely obsessed with these trapdoors. But no, did you know they don't actually burn in lava, so they are completely lava proof. I didn't know this till, you know, I started to doing some more testing and little strategy ideas, techniques to get started. And I found out that they don't even burn. So what kind of weird hack's this? But anyway, you can use it to your advantage here. And this is a bit of a trolly thing. You don't have to do this straight away. But I wanted to make it so to get the other piece of dirt, which, yes, you need it if you want to duplicate dirt, you have to kind of do this at the start. Or, unless you want to be brave, later on, you can get some water and get rid of the lava or whatever. There's a million different ways you could do this, but this is the way I decided to do it, because I wanted to speed up my tree growth. So I've got 2 pieces of dirt on me now and a piece of grass, which is nice. But anyway, this is the really dangerous part. Obviously, when you're playing with near lava and wood, it likes to burn. And as I said at the start, we've got random tick speed on 5. So, yeah, you've got to be super careful, because if things catch a light, it burns very fast. And like you saw at the start, you will just fall into the lava. So you've got to be very careful. So I decided to make a bit of a slab staircase. And this kind of actually worked. Now, I was a bit upset, though, because I got birch saplings. I would rather have oak, because, one, you get the derpy big trees that produce more logs, but you also get apples. And apples mean golden apples, therefore I can probably get some curing. Oh my god, I'm on fire! You see how easy it is to burn? But yes, if you get apples, like I was saying, you can obviously make villages and... Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Either way, I got 2 apples at the start, so I know I'm not allowed to eat them because they are going to be my villager apples, basically. So next up, I wanted to just go ahead and kind of make a bit more of a safer area, really, because I don't want to lose any of this dirt. I don't want to fall in the lava. I don't want to be pushed in the lava by the actual tree when it actually eventually grows. So I decided to kind of raise my platform up a little bit, just because I'm a little bit of a chicken, okay? I don't want to mess this up. Like I say, I did spend a very, very long time on this, preparing this and trying to get the starting part to a T, if that makes sense. Make it, you know, go smoothly and well for recording anyway. But yeah, I'm basically kind of just making the best little platform I can that's in the most secure way I can with what I've got. But this is really, really cool, this kind of map, because obviously it really throws you off as a Minecraft player. This is by far the hardest challenge map I've ever played. It's absolutely ridiculous. You've got minimal stuff, and if you drop anything, it's kind of GG. But anyway, I realised at this point, I've actually got 2 pieces of dirt, haven't I? So I could actually grow both of these saplings at a time. Now, like I say, I did get 4 birch, which isn't very good. I would have preferred oak, really. And there we go. So one of the actual trees has actually grown, look. So me as a Minecraft player, I don't really like birch. I'm very sad that I got this tree. It just looks horrible and pale, in my opinion. But not only that, the trees, when they actually grow, they don't really offer you a lot of logs. You only get 4 or 5. Sometimes you can actually get an 8 log tree, but they're always the same shape. I've also put the cauldron down, you might have noticed there. That is only in it so you can collect rain. But yeah, my whole life consists of chopping down trees, extending a platform at the very first couple of days, look. So what I'm doing now is actually making myself a very terrible mob farm. Again, with what resources I've actually got, I can make myself a tower with ladders and make a bit of a farm, which is basically the mobs will spawn up there, and hopefully and pray sometimes they will just randomly fall off. And as you can see, we get a massive target, and behold, a zombie has actually spawned on the second day. Look, beautiful. So not only is it nice that it's a zombie, it's because they actually drop rotten flesh, and yeah, I need to eat that. That's the only food I've actually got on this world. As of now, I've got potatoes, and I don't really want to use them because eventually I want to make a potato farm or something, and I've got no way of reproducing them unless a zombie drops a potato, that is. So yeah, we got some food now, rotten flesh. I'm composting down any saplings I actually get as extras because I can't plant any more trees than that. And again, we wait for them to grow. So at the very start of this, it's very, very time consuming, as in, I hope if you do download this, make sure you got a mobile phone or something just to keep yourself occupied watching videos while you wait for your trees to grow and stuff. But anyway, as you can see, another night has approached here, and an actual skeleton has spawned in. So we're going to go over there and investigate. Oh. I was under the impression it was only 1. It's actually 2, which is a very, very bad sign. We do not want 2 skeletons up there. If they shoot me off that ladder, I'm probably more than likely dead. Oh no. No, I'm not. That's because I made this 20 blocks high, guys. It's not very high at all. I honestly don't know why I didn't take a lot of damage there. It's probably because I was only on like a little bit of the ladder. So probably like 17 blocks, right? But anyway, some zombies have spawned as well. And oh, this is very crazy of me. I really, really wanted these guys because this is food, but the bones is what I want, because bone meal means I can grow these trees faster, right? So any way to make my life a bit easier, yes, please. We definitely want to get some mobs. I'm really thinking about it, guys. I really am, and I'm going for it. Screw it. Let's just try and smack these things off. Yes, we did it. Oh no, he got me! But look at this clutch, guys. If I did not clutch that, I would have been GG. That would have been it. Somehow I clutched that and got back on the ladder. Don't ask me how I did that. I'm just the next dream, probably. Maybe not. I don't really know who that guy is. But everybody knows who he is, don't they? Anyway, so yes, another tree grew, and obviously I need to kill these zombies. And I wanted to show you here, this is my first ever creeper I've saw on the level so far on the map. And yes, I can actually push these zombies off in this kind of like ring now, because I've extended it that much that I can actually catch any drops they drop from when they die, which is really, really good. So yeah, we got my first piece of gunpowder and a little bit of XP. I'm only level 4 currently, but hey, we shall see how high I can get up to, right? In nothing but a lava world. Crazy. Anyway, time to extend this as best I can. So I'm not essentially extending it. I am just going to speed up this little bit of a clip here and just show you how I'm actually making this more bigger. So I'm adding another level technically to double my chances and increase my chances of making mobs spawn. So yeah, I'm using house slabs because they're cheaper for me, and mobs still spawn on them like they're full blocks, as long as they are the top layer. But yes, as you can see there, I have pretty much successfully made another layer. Not that hard, just a couple of trees, and then away we go, which is beautiful. And there we go, perfect. So it's an identical replica with a two stroke. Yeah, no, it's a two gap high walkway. So obviously Enderman won't spawn there. Also, I decided to use my slabs here and make these into full blocks, just so that I can actually put trapdoors on these eventually. So now day 3 has approached, but it's technically day 4. Yeah, I decided to make myself something that I'm calling the Phantom Proof Room. Obviously, this is Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Phantoms seem to spawn no matter what level of Y level you are. So yeah, if you are playing this, beware. Day 3, you are going to get phantoms because you haven't slept, right? Because you're getting an insomnia effect. So yeah, you got to make a phantom protection room, basically. So yeah, that is my kind of makeshift idea. What I've come up with. It's not the greatest, but it's going to work. I've put a boat at the top as well, just to catch any phantoms, just in case they come. But apparently they fixed phantom spawning now, so you shouldn't see like 20 of them on the screen. Anyway, nighttime has approached, and we got a zombie look. Woohoo! More food for me. But you can see the other layer is actually proving beneficial here. I've got a skeleton up the top, and I got a zombie look. So, all in all, pretty happy with that result. You know, it's the best I could do. I don't really know, you know. And I can hear something. Look at all those mobs. There's a phantom. Of course there is. Dan knows his Minecraft, right? He knows. But anyway, this is getting a bit scary now. I got a phantom. I got mobs falling from the sky. And yeah, I'm eating rotten flesh. Oh, we got a skeleton. Yes! Look what it dropped. A budding amethyst. So normally skeletons don't drop this. I've added this in. It's quite rare. It's rarer than a zombie dropping like an iron ingot or a potato or anything. Believe it or not. But obviously because it's only a budding amethyst or the amethyst shard, it's quite common, if that makes sense. Because there's only 2 items, not 4, essentially, because I've added in gold for the zombie. But yes, we got ourselves an amethyst budding now, which is beautiful. So this will actually grow amethyst over time. And I can simply just break them with a pickaxe, and then I get amethyst shards. It's only in it for the recipe, really. And as you can see here, I am just putting trapdoors. This is solely just to fix so the mobs think they're full blocks, and they will just walk off the edge because they're idiots. Used to be able to use buttons. That no longer works. It's been fixed. Apparently that was a bug. So yeah, sad times. We have to spend more wood to make trapdoors now. Also, I'm kind of doing the same sort of thing with the next level up. We got some amethyst here that I'm pinging away, and the magical ping seems to bring in the mobs. It definitely doesn't. Yeah, I was just hitting it, and it happened to be some zombies. I really want to kill as many zombies as I can, and I'm trying to get as much string as I can to obviously make myself a bed so I don't have to deal with the stupid phantoms. And yes, of course, it's raining. That means the cauldron will be full of water. But I think I've pretty much filled up, believe it or not, the whole of this mob farm with trapdoors. And if you didn't know already, you can just kind of shimmy across these if you've made them a 2 gap apart, basically. So you can put the trap, if you open the trapdoors and close them, you can just walk across it, basically. And yes, look, we got an Enderman. So he actually spawned on the very top and he just fell off. But I think there's a bug right now. Look how slow he walks on slabs. I don't know what it is, but with mobs on half slabs, under half slabs, they walk very, very, very slow now. And as you just saw that, I've already got 1 piece of wool. So we're 2 pieces of wool off from a bed. Also, I wanted to extend this 1 more level, guys. So I wanted to make this 3 high, basically. So this is how I achieved that. So I kind of just went out from the side here. And I hopped across. And literally, we're just going to mirror the one above it. again, this is only day 6. I don't have a lot of cool resources. I don't have pistons. I don't have redstone. I don't have cobblestone. I don't have anything. I've literally got trapdoors and wood. And this is the best theory I could come up with for now. It seems to be working, look, which is beautiful. I know the rates are very terrible, but, you know, from what I've got, I'm pretty happy, really. I just really like to get rotten flesh and bones because, again, rotten flesh is my food and bones is ideal for growing the saplings very fast. Anyway, you can see over there in the distance, I'm starting to make myself a bit of another mob farm. So I wanted to make 2. I wanted to make 1 dark room that I can go in and actually kill the zombies. Because if you didn't already know, the only way to get, like, iron ingots and stuff from zombies and obviously the amethyst shards that are with the skeletons is only from player kills. So if a zombie falls from the sky, he will only drop rotten flesh. He will never ever drop potatoes or carrots or anything because it needs to be killed by a player. Unless I shot him with a bow before, then he might potentially drop whatever. So yeah, I wanted to make 2 types of farm. One so I could just get food and bones, and the other one is for me to kill them, basically. So I got a higher chance. And what I'm trying to do here is set up a bit of a wall that I can get in and out and the mobs can't get me, if that makes sense. So again, I'm using trapdoors because 1, zombies break normal doors, so I've got to be clever here. And 2, I can't live without trapdoors. I swear I'm addicted to trapdoors. Put it in the comment section now if Dan... I mean, I swear, I literally am addicted to trapdoors. Am I the only one that loves trapdoors? I think it's the best block in the game, by far. I don't care what anybody says, a trapdoor is the best block in Minecraft. You can do anything with a trapdoor, I swear. But anyway, this is the kind of design I've come up with for now. It kind of works, so if I see a mob, I can open the trapdoor. I can shoot it, but they can't see me, etc. I can go in and out easily without any issues. Again, it's the best I could do. I can't really do a lot else. But no, I'm happy with that. So it's kind of like a bit more security for myself. Because if a creeper obviously creeps up on me and explodes, I'm probably dead. Because I'm living in a thin 1 slab island? Flat world thingy? Anyway, I'm killing some zombies. I'm kind of, as you can see in the background, I'm kind of making a bit of a dark room. A couple of these amethysts have started to grow, which has been nice. So I've been mining them away. As you can see, I'm permanently starving because I'm eating rotten flesh, as I keep saying. And I've managed to gather up enough wood now to obviously make this into a dark room. And this is kind of my design. Very, very rubbish. Yeah, I really needed to go back to the drawing board with this because it was not safe at all. So yeah, we got 2 mob farms. I need to finish off the roof as well. I need to put half slabs there. Obviously, I don't have access to torches, so I have to use slabs to prevent mobs from spawning on them because they don't spawn on half slabs that are below a block. But yeah, overall, it's working. It's dark in here. That's what it's intended for. So it's very manual mob farm, this one, but it's the only way I'm going to get iron ingots. But as I was working over there, look what happened, guys. Yep, and you just spotted that. When I was actually playing, I really didn't even realize that phantom actually attacked me. I just looked up in the sky and thought, oh, there's a phantom there. I thought the zombie did all that damage. But anyway, look what's happened here. The phantom boat is actually filled up with a zombie and a skeleton, which is not cool. So yeah, I had to kind of like camp out in my little shack, I should call it, to kind of get some more health back up because it was getting a bit scary. You know, I'm not really, you know, I actually haven't got any armor whatsoever, to be fair. I'm pretty sure I had like a leather boots on by now. I would have thought, at least. Maybe they broke or something. I don't really know. But you can see I can open up this and protect myself anyway. But yeah, I need to just kind of bite the bullet here, eat some of this, get as much life as I can, and go out and smack these guys to death. But I decided to go for the skeleton because he's the most annoying. There we go. And now he cannot actually get me. But I didn't even notice that zombie actually had a shovel, which is beautiful. And yes, I am bouncing around on my bed. I've actually managed to make myself a bed now. because obviously I killed enough spiders and they give me some string. So we're getting there, guys. Very, very tedious, very, very grindy, but we're doing this. We're getting there. So that's all my junk I've got so far. It's not looking very good. But we got 2 pieces of iron, technically. So anyway, I went back to the drawing board. I decided to switch this out for fences, just so I could see if mobs were spawning in there. Once again, not very good design, Dan. Very dangerous. The only way that I can actually hit mobs is by kind of looking at them. And you can see there, like, a skeleton can shoot me. Creepers can still see me. Very, very dangerous. I'm really literally playing with fire doing this kind of technique. And yes, I just got myself a gold helmet. And as you can see, this is why this actually sucks. Guys, that is not the only time this happened. That happened about 4 times. I swear to you, that was the worst idea I ever had on this whole 50 days. Absolutely horrendous. Anyway, I decided to remove the ladder because it's kind of getting in my way. I put enough trapdoors, as you just saw in the previous clip. I finished the mob farm. I'm not really too fussed about putting loads of trapdoors up there because they're very expensive and it takes forever. As you can see, chopping down trees is an absolute nightmare. Honestly, using wooden tools, I never want to see a wooden tool again, I swear. It's so much of a pain. Also, I got myself a very shiny bow there, and you just saw that. I got myself another budding amethyst. So yeah, I got a load of amethysts now, which is beautiful. And yes, occasionally some witches do spawn, which is quite nice. They are very helpful, and you definitely need them because they drop sugar, and you need sugar. And yes, I can get bats in here as well. But I'm killing them, and look at all those arrows. Yeah. Worst mob farm in the world, I swear, that one. It's not safe at all. But yeah, we got another budding amethyst, look. And I decided to put this one here. Beautiful. But I didn't realize at the time, I think I made a bit of a boo-boo here. I should have put these 2 blocks apart, as you'll see later. Anyway, because I've been so grinding away, chopping all the trees down, what else have I got to do, eh? I decided to go all the way up to my platform mob farm. And I decided to actually put a roof on this thing. So that the mobs don't require to just be nighttime. They can spawn in day as well. That's what I'm going for. So I actually went out from where my platform was. I went out 12 blocks all the way around. My God, I did not realize how long and how much wood that would take me to actually fill that up. But yeah, it's a constant battle between chopping up mobs and getting some bones, and hopefully I'm praying that I get some iron. Oh! Jackpot! We actually got some iron! Finally, after day 13. They say day 13 is probably the most unluckiest because it's unlucky 13. Not for me, because I actually got myself my first iron ingot. That's how long that has taken me. And yes, guys, as you saw at the very start, I've actually increased the chances of getting iron. But you're probably noticing that zombies actually drop gold now. It's got a good factor, but it's also a bad factor because you've added another thing into the loot table for it to actually drop. So yeah, we got 2 gold ingots and 1 iron ingot and 4 ender pearls already, which is beautiful. But yeah, I'm literally trying to get a load of skeletons, obviously, to help me bone meal this and get this completed as fast as I can. But like I said, I didn't really realize how many trees that was going to take. And this is what I wanted to just show you here. This is how terrible this mob farm is. I have to kind of like slice them through this tiny little gap. The only way, honestly, right now I could think of, this is the only way, but look how dangerous this is. And look, there's something on the floor I really need there. It's a carrot. I do not want that to go boom. Okay, we just got a zombie there. There is 2 more creepers though. 2 more creepers. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and kill these guys without them exploding that carrot. Because I don't want to eat rotten flesh anymore. I'm bored of it now. I really am. So yeah, day 13 was, you know, a very nice day because I got an iron ingot and hopefully I got a carrot. There we go. There was another creeper. Wow. So yes, I can actually take this carrot now and you make a hoe and bone meal it. And I got some more carrots. Woohoo! Thank you, zombie. That's awesome. So I don't need to actually eat any more rotten flesh and get that stupid hunger effect. Now, not only that, carrots are actually pretty good for saturation, I figured out, after eating so many. So yeah, that's my bit of food now. I've turned into a vegetarian. I used to be eating meat, obviously, the rotten flesh. Is that meat? I don't really know. Anyway, we decided to go to sleep this night because we were happy about day 13. And I thought I would go up and have a little look and, you know, just see if there's any mobs up there, because obviously there's going to be, because it's all full blocks. And, oh my god! What is all of this? Yes, that zombie there almost killed me. That skeleton almost killed me. A creeper blew up. And there's just a Pillager Raid thingy here. That could have gone a lot more worse than it did. But luckily, because I'm #pro, I managed to pull it off. I'm not really a pro. I'm just been very lucky there, I think. But anyway, we can continue to obviously start making this platform bigger now because, yeah, I still need loads of bones to do what I want to do. This is all part of the process of actually getting iron. All we're trying to do is get an iron bucket. That's all the main goal is. The first thing you want to do if you do download this and play it, you just want to go for an iron bucket. But this is where I realized that I've actually made a mistake, look. So, like I was saying earlier, you have to have 2 blocks apart. Otherwise, the crystals won't grow. I didn't realize this till, you know, obviously I placed them down and realized. If that makes any sense. But yeah. Also, I came up again to obviously put some more wood down, and I noticed that there's another Pillager Raid here. But I was very intrigued by these because sometimes they can drop emeralds. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's only if they're a Vindicator. I think it is. But anyway, he dropped his crossbow, and I was just checking there if I still, you know, if I got my bad omen replenished again back to 99 seconds. But it doesn't look like that. It works like that way. But anyway, I wanted to be very careful here because I could see 2 skeletons in the distance. This spider was coming towards me, and there was a couple of endermen there. So I had to be very, very careful not to get caught out there because endermen on hard are very, very OP. They will destroy you in like 3 hits probably. Even if you're wearing like the most tiniest amount of armor, they will destroy you. But anyway, I managed to finish off the platform. Beautiful, the roof I should say. Now I just need to gather up enough wood to obviously have slab it to protect it from mobs. But it's not only to protect it, it's mainly so that the spawn rates are better. That's the idea. But anyway, you can see my chest now is getting so full up with stuff now. I really, really need to start thinking about making some more storage soon, I think. I'm trying to repair bows to make myself some more storage. But I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet in a minute. But I don't want to use any wood up because I want to use it on this. But yes, I came up again, look. And look, there's 2 Vindicators here. So I wiped out a couple of spiders and a creeper or something. And yeah, I got these guys after me. And I was testing my theory. Yes, we got an emerald. Now, this is huge because if a wandering trader spawns in, I've got some cash for him, basically. So I can actually buy a new product. Hopefully, he was going to sell me some saplings. I couldn't remember off the top of my head how expensive they are. Or if he could sell some sand or some vines or something different that will grow quite quickly, I could obviously compost it and get a load of bones quite quickly. Also, I wanted to show you this as well. I've never seen 3 zombies spawn in with 3 shovels before. Simultaneously like that. Let me know in the comment section how many shovels they're going to drop. All 3 of these. How many do you reckon they're going to drop? You've only got a few seconds. How many did they drop? Come on, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. The answer was 2. We did. Oh no, there's another zombie. I forgot about him. We didn't actually get the fortune one. Well, not the fortune one. The enchanted one, sorry. But anyway, finally, thanks to the power of editing, I finished the whole roof. I kid you not, I started that when I was on like day 10, was it? Or 9? Yeah. That's a good couple of hours just making that roof, guys. As you can see. When you stand on a ladder, you seem to break things very slowly. So a good tip here is just to break the ladder, stand on it, and then jump off it, if that makes sense. And then you can break it quicker. But yeah. So now that I've finished that, I know I'm going to get a steady flow of mob drops. I decide to actually improve my little storage area. So I made myself another double chest. Also, I decide to actually break my dark room kind of mob farm thingy and improve it basically because it's not very safe right now. And I came out of a bit of a better design eventually. But what I wanted to do mainly was extend it because I was noticing that a lot of mobs weren't spawning. And I think it's because there's a little bit of light that can come through. So I wanted to extend it that much that one half of it was at least dark enough for mobs to spawn, if that makes sense. And finally, I managed to finish it. Again, thanks to the power of editing, it looks like it's been made very fast. Again, that did take me about 2 days or so to actually make that. You can see yourself anyway, obviously looking at the days in the corner. So yeah, similar sort of design, but it's one higher now, and I don't have to rely on trapdoors or fences. But I actually came out of a bit of a sweet idea here. Now, I didn't know if this was going to work or not, but I put myself a stair, and if I stood on the stair, I could just peek in, and maybe I could actually hit the mobs through there. A little gap. Whoa! That baby zombie, man. If you honestly... there's been so many jump scares and close little scares in this run. It's been crazy. I'm not joking. Honestly, like, playing this is very, very scary because obviously if I fall in that lava, I'm dead. It's over. All my time and effort is gone. But yeah, a little prime example here. As you can see, I can look through this little gap and mobs will get aggro and I can just smack them. And obviously, if I need to, I can go in there. Whoa, we got a gold ingot. It's only mainly for the creeper explosions, just to protect myself. It's not really about the other mobs. It's just the creepers, I would say, and witches. Because they can get you with the splash potions of poison, which is horrible. But yeah, we still need more wood to make the stairs. And there we go. Here's another prime example. That creeper can definitely see me, but he won't get aggro unless I stand on the lower part of the stair. Okay? That's how it works. So, all in all, I'm pretty chuffed with this mob farm, and I will be using this kind of design again in the future, probably. Anyway, I decided, as I'm a bit rich with the old wood, you know, I've been chopping trees like no tomorrow. I decided to make myself another layer, kill loads of zombies, a daily routine here. This is basically what I've been up to. Very flash editing here, as you can see. It's basically kill, eat, sleep. Kill, eat, sleep. And basically, I'm praying and hoping that I'm going to get some iron ingots. I got myself a gold ingot there, and I keep getting gold ingots. And yes, I also need to extend my platform because I extended the upper platform for the mob spawning. I'm trying to get as many mobs to spawn as I can. As you can see, we are on day 28 now, and you know, there's drops everywhere. There is mobs everywhere, but I'm just not getting lucky enough to get any iron. I've still, at this point, only got one iron ingot. I've got so much gear, I've had to make myself another double chest. I've got a double chest full of wood now, as you can see as well. Oh, I'm getting very wealthy. I've got a pretty decent bit of armor on. I've got a bit of gold. I've got a bit of chain helmet. And, ouch. I guess he was wearing thorns. I got loads of amethyst now, which is crazy. And look how much rotten flesh I've got. Nearly a full row of 64. That's a lot of zombies I've killed. And I've only got one iron ingot. Anyway, I decided to rename these because I keep opening the wrong chests for different stuff. So this is random gear. This one is birch bits, if I remember correctly. Yep. This one is, I had to have a little double check to see what we could come up with. Misc. Items. And lastly, we have mob drops. Have you guessed it yet? And amethyst. shard. Zzz. How exciting. I wonder if I can get glow ink stuff on here. Glow ink sacks. I really don't know. That is something I've been wondering throughout playing this. Anyway, as you could see, day 29, I actually got myself another iron ingot. Finally, I thought something was broken. Because the last one I got was on day 13, I believe, wasn't it? And yeah, I killed another zombie. Just randomly in here. And I couldn't believe my eyes. What the hell, guys? Day 29. I love you, day 29. You changed everything. That means, guys, I can actually make myself a bucket now. Thank God. We can get cobblestone. I can protect myself. I can do anything now. I've got a bucket of water. Wow. I haven't actually got it yet, but we're going to get it. That's what's going through my head now. I was that excited. I didn't really care about the explosion. I don't care. I'm just going to sleep. I'm going to make this iron bucket. That's all I care about. So, 2 plus... Yep, that's 3. Let's put all this stuff away. Oh, we need to do some cleaning up. Don't know. I'm too excited. Right, 1 bucket. Perfect. We need some water bottles. Now, I obviously got bottles from the witches, from just killing them. They give you potions and glass bottles sometimes, right? So you can just swig them away if you don't really care. But I mainly did that. Mainly sucked up the cauldron water. Basically, I just scooped it up. Sorry, not sucked up. The water with the water bottles. And I can actually place these back into the cauldron and take it out as a full bucket of water then, right? So, as you can see, boom, boom. Beautiful. We have water, guys. And now I really wanted this. If I lose a piece of dirt, I will never be able to make any more dirt again. So it's very, very important I don't lose any. So yeah, I decided to plug up this hole just because I don't want to do a DRP special and fall in the lava. We don't want to do that. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of bone meal on me. What am I going to do right now? I'm going to make myself an infinite water source. That's what I'm going to do with 1 bucket. So if you didn't know this already, if you got gravel, dirt or sand or grass, you can do it with grass blocks as well. If you submerge these into water with 2 blocks high and bone meal the actual dirt, it will actually make some seagrass. And that seagrass actually spawns in with a block of water. So you get a free block of water. So how stupid's that? So from that 1 bucket, I've made 2 buckets now. And therefore, those 2 buckets are going to be infinite. So yeah, I decided to just use the area where I made the actual seagrass. And I'm going to make that into my infinite pool. But instead of doing a 2x2 like I would always do, I decided to go up a game and make a 3x3. Very, very big little jacuzzi there, Dan. But no, I'm really happy though. I've got water. And do you know what water means with lava? That means, obviously, cobblestone. But when water hits lava, it changes it to obsidian. That means I can actually get rid of the lava around my base and make myself so more protected. Right. So this, honestly, day 29 has changed everything in this whole playthrough. Beautiful. Look at that sweet obsidian, man. That is amazing. So I wanted to make sure that I kept the water there so I could actually grab that dirt block black. Again, I don't want to lose that. Otherwise, I can't duplicate dirt using gravel. The coarse dirt trick, if you didn't know, I'll show you later. But anyway, yeah, we got a bit of an island underneath now as well. So that's really, really cool. So eventually I make myself some ladders. We're starting to, you know, make a bit of a underground base now, I should say. We are at Y4. And look at that. The trapdoors, guys, they're still alive. I told you, they do not burn. They're made out of wood, right? Why don't trapdoors burn? Anyway, I decided to plug off my actual amethyst shards because I was leaving special holes, as you probably noticed already, just so I could, when I got underneath, hopefully, I could actually plug these up. So eventually, when I actually break these, if I need to break them, I think I've probably got enough amethyst now, though. I don't think I ever need any more, but maybe I'm going to make something out of amethyst. I don't know yet. Maybe I will make something out of amethyst. Okay, we'll make that something, okay? Definitely. But anyway, what I wanted to make straight away, though, was a cobblestone generator, as you can imagine. I am absolutely sick and tired of wooden tools. I love them. They do their job very well, but they are very, very slow. But it's time for an upgrade. So yeah, I put a trapdoor down just so I don't have to mine the actual obsidian, because that would take me about 4 hours probably with a wooden pickaxe. So I don't want to experience that. Anyway, we made cobblestone. And yes, I use crafting tables. I know you probably think that looks dumb and stupid, but the main reason I use them is because when they burn, they won't disappear. Okay, but there we go. Bit of time is flying by. I've got myself some stone tools. I've been chopping away at this, and we've made ourselves a brewing stand. Now, if you remember in the bonus chest, I had 2 blaze rods. That's how I've made this already. Now, the sole purpose of this is just so I can cure zombie villagers, and I give you enough blaze rods to make blaze powder as well. So that's why there's 2. So you get 1 for the brewing stand and 1 to make the fuel for the brewing stand, basically. So yeah, I need a brown mushroom, sugar, and a spider eye. And I can make myself a fermented spider eye. Now, I've edited this, and I actually did grow a brown mushroom as well at night. But I've edited all that out. Guys, this was about 12 hours, 12 or 13 hours worth of footage. So, again, I've had to edit this as much as I can. I'm sorry it's quite long. But I wanted to show you all the best bits. It's really hard to show you everything of all that playthrough. So much happens, man. I love this game. Anyway, as you can see, pillagers once again have spawned in. But I'm really after that Vindicator because I know that he probably will drop me a beautiful flag or a banner. But he will also drop emeralds, hopefully. Maybe his axe as well, though. So what are we going to get? Just that. Cheers, guys. That was terrible. So now I got the bad omen effect again for the 3rd time. Oh, God. But I don't really want to have this. If I'm going to be making villages soon, hopefully, I don't really want to have bad omen because wherever I make a bit of a village, this is going to spawn in a raid. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen if a raid happens in a lava flat world. I don't know. Could be quite funny, though, seeing a ravager spawn in lava, right? I don't know. Anyway, we are kind of waiting around. That's what we're doing again. But there's many things I can do whilst waiting around. And one of those things is actually go to the Nether. So I'm doing a bit of a speedy portal trick here. Guys, I have not done this for probably nearly, I don't know, like at least 6 or 8 months. I've not made one of these portals. I didn't want to edit this too much just so you could probably laugh at me. Oh, God. So anyway, Nether portal. So I remember this part correctly, but then I remembered what I've done here wrong. So I shouldn't have put them on the back. I should have put them 2 blocks forward. Yeah. It's all right. Don't worry. I've got many, many, many lava around me. It's not a problem. I can easily fix this. So we can put that back and yeah, it's still happening. Oh, and then I put the obsidian there. That's not in the right place, Dan. Oh, what are you doing, you absolute donkey? Oh, yes, I could have edited that. I told you I could have. I made an absolute mess of it, guys. Look at that. But anyway, editing skills. Whew. We have 1 Nether portal. Hopefully, if it lights. There we go. Perfect. Ah. So that's how you light a Nether portal without any flint and steel. Just use logs. And it took me quite a while to do that, as you can imagine, because of the tick speed being on random 5. Anyway, what's the Nether like? Let's go in here. Day 33, we're in a Nether. Now, I mainly wanted to come in here for 2 things, gold and gravel. And I decided to write down my coordinates because I'm not actually at 0, 0. I kind of am, in a way, but not really. It's quite easy to get lost, especially when a Nether portal spawns on like Y70. But hang on, what's that? That was a wither skeleton. Did you see that? And we've got, hang on a minute, we've got a crimson forest and a warp forest and a wither skeleton right there. Wait, what? If I can hear a blaze. I just heard a blaze. Yep. I kid you not. I don't know anything about this sea, guys. I've never, ever seen a nether this perfect before. There's a blimmin' fortress right there. So we got everything we need right in front of our faces. I've never, ever seen a nether like that. Now, again, I've edited this, but I did find some ancient debris as well. It's just behind me where I'm standing right now. I just wanted to get across there to see if I could get anywhere low enough, because as you can see, I'm at Y93. I was searching for gravel, and I was just digging the wall, and I found some ancient debris as well. So probably on the next part, hopefully, if I don't die, I'll mine that, because I know where it is. But anyway, I managed to find myself some gravel. Now, you're probably wondering, why would you want gravel? And yes, I made some golden shovels. Probably going to hate me in the comment section for making them. They only cost 1 ingot. I mean, getting gold in Nether is so easy now. And this is a lot quicker for me. I probably could have just made a stone shovel, to be fair. But I thought I'll make some gold ones just to wind up the comment section. But anyway, yes, I want gravel because if you mix that with dirt, you can make coarse dirt. And then if you hoe the coarse dirt, you can actually make dirt. So it's a way of reproducing dirt. So anyway, I found some gold here, and look what's happening, guys. It's just a piglin raid. Rain. I don't know why so many of them just committed suicide in the lava. But I was under the impression that there's probably a bastion remnants here, because if there's that many piglins there, I thought there's probably one there, right? So I'm looking around. Is there a bastion there? If there is, that is absolutely insane. But I couldn't see one as yet. I will investigate in the future, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, I got a stack and nearly a half of gravel. So anyway, I'm out of Nether now. And this is how you can make some coarse dirt, look. That's the recipe. And yeah, all I need to do now is get myself enough cobblestone just so I can make some hoes and shovels and stuff. And then we can actually reproduce this even more. So with those 4 pieces of coarse dirt, I can change them to dirt, use them again with the gravel, and yeah, we're going to make loads of dirt. So as long as you've got gravel spare, you can make pretty much infinite dirt. But that's why you cannot lose a piece of dirt at the start. Otherwise, you can't do this. You can, because I give you a piece of grass, but if you want to get any grass drops, you won't be able to otherwise. So very, very important. And yes, I need to kill that creeper and all those zombies that fell. Anyway, so I need to get some more sticks, apparently. And yeah, I can make these stone hoes now. And what I can do is set these up like this. And we can actually put this down. Now, I don't know what is with the Bedrock Edition right now, but whenever you click that to do it, it tills it and it changes it to farmland. I don't know if that's a bug in this update or what, but it never used to do that. Or is it because I've got the tick speed on 5? I genuinely don't know, because I never really have the tick speed on 5. I've never had it on 5 really before. But there you go. You can see I can just reproduce dirt forever now, as long as I've got gravel, which is beautiful. Anyway, I decided to make a bit of a dirt platform down here. Now, the main idea of this is just so I'm far away enough that mobs will spawn, and I've used my piece of grass, there we go, put a torch on it, and hopefully that will increase its speed of spreading. But it shouldn't really take too long, because again, I've got the random tick speed on 5, so therefore it should spread pretty quick. But yeah, we've got many, many dirt now, which is beautiful. So, you know, hopefully, eventually I can get some cows. But there's something I haven't actually seen yet, and I don't know if you picked up on it. Oh, there we go. He's here, the wandering trader. After 35 days, we finally get to meet the guy. Yeah, honestly, he didn't have very good trades. I was a bit disappointed when I first met him. But then I thought, it's okay. He's probably going to spawn every 3 or 4 days now, so it's not going to be a problem. But yes, the main reason I put the saplings in, by the way, is because he does like to sell the new Caves and Cliffs updates, you know, like new blocks and stuff. So I put that in on purpose just so you don't have to be like, oh, I didn't get the sapling I want, or whatever. because obviously it's going to be a lot harder to get. Anyway, I decide in the end to use my 2 emeralds, and I get myself some red sand, and I also get myself some vines, because these things will grow quite quick. The drip leaves are nice, don't get me wrong. I will eventually get them, but they're not very useful. Vines are more useful. I like to build with them. I like to use them as ladders, and I like to make mossy stone with them, and I can compost them, you know. Also, I decided to take my Silk Touch iron shovel that I've got from a zombie and just take another piece of grass just for security after seeing that creeper, because obviously if he blows up all the grass, I ain't going to have any more grass, so I've got to be careful. Anyway, I made a bit of a structure here, or a frame, just to grow my vines along, basically. And yeah, I'm trying to grow some more trees because I'm getting a bit low on the old wood department, because, as you can see, I'm making a bazillion torches. Now, 2 reasons why. Stop mobs, but the other reason is to obviously, hopefully, increase the chance of the Wandering Trader to spawn in, because I would like to get every sapling if I could. Anyway, I made a massive obsidian-like walkway here, which I'm going to be using later for a project, you'll see. And yeah, I decided to just start bone mealing some grass just to get some different things, so like flowers, seeds. But the main reason I wanted flowers for is to do this. For no reason. It's just so satisfying. But no, I would like to try and get some bees if I could at some point. Also, a couple of cows spawned in. Well, actually 3 cows, so a few cows spawned in. So it was Mummy and Daddy and a little baby. There he is. Aww. But anyway, bit of milk, you know. I like a bit of milk right now because I got the bad omen effect. I don't really want it, especially as I'm trying to get some villagers, right? So anyway, I've decided to finally cage them in. That was a bit of a nightmare because I was a bit scared that they were going to try and walk into the lava or not. And obviously, I didn't really want to lose a lead because leads are quite valuable at the start. Anyway, there we go. Unfortunately, there was only 5 minutes left of it, but hey, we got a lovely glass of milk, or a bucket of milk, I should say. Anyway, I'm going to start breeding these just because they're good food and they drop leather, but we won't tell them that. And I still haven't got any zombie villagers, so where are they? Like, I don't know. I've had all this stuff in my hotbar for so long now, and I still haven't seen a zombie villager. Anyway, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think I might be wrong here, maybe? I don't know. But bees do spawn, I know that, if you have that set up with oak saplings, but I don't know if it works with birch. So if you do know, let me know in the comment section. Do bees spawn on birch trees? I'm pretty sure they do. Because I've seen them in the wild. Whoa! Yes. You gotta be careful. Thank God I have water in my Cobblestone Generator. It wouldn't work without it, but I would have died there, I think. This is very dangerous where I've put this thing. Yeah. Because of the way my mob farm is, creepers and stuff can walk off the edge. And, yeah, they can actually... Oh my God! Finally! Just 2 random zombie villagers are there. But yes, as I was saying, mobs can actually walk off the edge of this thing and survive now. And they're trying to get down, aren't they, to get me. So I need to kind of build a wall eventually around that to stop them doing that. But I got so sidetracked about these 2 guys. Obviously, I've been waiting and waiting for these villagers, man. They're so OP. So, we need to protect these at all costs because I'm more than certain that these guys are probably 1 hit and they're dead. Because they've fallen, and that's how much life they've only got left after a 20 block fall. So yeah. Ooh, that skeleton. Ooh, you were such a pain. He really could have stopped me there from having a lovely time with these guys, but unfortunately, I got lucky and he didn't hit them. Basically, if an arrow hit him, the zombies, they would have died, right? So I decide, as I saw another skeleton there, I think I'm going to shut these trapdoors because I don't want any accidents to happen. But there we go, guys. We've got 2 zombie villagers in a boat. Finally. So I can... Nope. You have to throw the potion first, Dan. There we go. I'm getting a bit confused. Dan's getting tired. There we go. Oh, now it's just a waiting game. So these guys will eventually convert into normal villagers after a few minutes of shaking around. There we go. So we've got a, if I'm not mistaken, a leather worker and an armorer. Is that what that is? Or a toolsmith? I can't quite remember. Anyway, I'm not interested in them. I wanted to get myself a farmer, and I wanted to get rid of that to stop him being a leather worker. And obviously, I'm going to get myself a cleric. Now, the farmer, I wanted to get a trade with at least apples, but not apples with beetroot, because I don't have beetroot. I need to use carrots or potatoes with apples. Now, I wanted apples because I haven't actually got any oak saplings, and if I accidentally get rid of these guys, or they get killed or whatever, any accidents happen, yay, there we go, we've got it all set up. I wanted to get apples because I could obviously make some more villagers quite easily then. Anyway, so yeah, I got carrots and apples. That's what I was going for. And he also had pumpkins, which is quite nice to trade. Now, the cleric was very important because, obviously, he's the only way of getting redstone, pretty much. So I decided to... He's a good one to have, in my opinion, because I like to make a few little automation machines to help me get going. You know, it's very handy to have. But not only that, he also likes rotten flesh, which I've got bazillions of. But yeah, I can get myself a bit of redstone, and we can actually start making some redstone in a minute, which is quite cool. Like this. An observer. Well, 2 observers with a dispenser. That is going to be full up with a bit of bone meal, and we can just stand here and... Oh, because the tick speed's on 5, the farmland changes back so fast. There we go. And yeah, we can actually start automating a bit of carrot farming, which is quite nice. So carrots are very helpful for me right now because the farmer wants them, so I can make loads of easy emeralds. And not only that, guys, when you cure zombie villagers, they actually get a nice discount as well. And I actually did, if you remember at the very start in my bonus chest, I got myself a pumpkin seed. I decided to grow that because the villager wants pumpkins as well. And it's 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald. It's a no-brainer. In all honesty, it's way better to have pumpkins than carrots. So I decided to just scrap the carrots. And we're going to go full-on out pumpkins right now. And this is how I'm going to make millions, is with pumpkins. Yes. We're going to become rich because of pumpkins. And look, another wandering trader spawned in. He's selling pumpkins. Wise decision there, sir. But anyway, he's also got melon seeds, slime balls, and kelp. These are all things that I can actually buy. Oh, and acacia saplings again, that we all love. I can actually use these things to reproduce as well, which is quite nice. And also, I decide to make a bit of a very poor effort, rubbish kelp farm. So I can just plant the kelp at the bottom, break it, bone meal it, and away it goes. Now, the kelp is actually very, very useful if you want to make bubble elevators as well. Because when kelp grows, it actually produces a full block of water, much like the seagrass. So it's a good way of actually making bubble tunnels fast. So you don't need a million buckets of water. Anyway, I decided to go back in the nether because I've got a project, guys. I've got one main goal that I want to do on this whole playthrough. And my main goal will come to life sometime soon, if we get that far. So, obviously, I want to kill the dragon, but I want to have a strider that is very, very, very fast. That's all I'm going to say. If you got an idea of what I want to do, let me know in the comment section. But yes, I managed to capture 2 of these striders, and I wanted to just feed them just to make sure they don't despawn. I know I've leashed them up, but sometimes mobs in Minecraft Bedrock Edition will despawn. I've seen it happen a million times. But anyway, we have made ourselves a double chest next to my farmy bits down here. And what I'm going to do is store all my fungus in there for later use. So I decided to go back into the nether and do a bit of bartering and gathering up of other resources that I might need. But I was kind of like, I kind of forgot about bartering in a way, like what items you can actually get from bartering. So yeah, we got some quartz, we got a fire charge, okay, nether bricks, nothing too fancy here. But I was mainly kind of thinking like, oh yeah, we can get gravel, can't we? So I don't actually have to go around looking for it. And then I realized, oh my god, yeah. You can get iron nuggets. I completely forgot about that. But not only that, they actually dropped some blackstone, which is quite a nice little decorative block, in my opinion. And they also dropped me some soul sand, so I can use that to make a bubble elevator eventually. Because I don't really make them very often, and they're quite cool. And I really wanted to make one for some unknown reason. Bubbles! I don't know. I'm weird. Anyway, that's all good. And I did hear an enderman die. So I don't know what happened there. And as you can see, pumpkins grow very, very, very fast on tick speed 5. I mean, they grow so quick. It's like stupidly quick. Anyway, I decided to go back to base, and then I took all the gold I've got, and I started launching this out to all of these piglins. There's so many here, I don't know why. And I accidentally look at that enderman, and this happened. Oh my god. That's the second super clutch moment I've had. Very, very smart move there, Dan. How did I get away with that? I have no idea. I was on half a heart. That's technically 1 life, right? Day 44. You're a scary one, you are. Yeah, I managed to cheat death once again. So we had the ladder with the skeletons at the start, and now we've had the enderman. Crazy. Watch this, guys. I've never seen this before in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I did not know this was a thing. Look how many piglins there are, but watch what happens. They're going to hunt down a hoglin. I think they actually kill it. And look at this. I'm just like looking around like, what is going on? And then look! Yeah, what? I did not know these guys danced. Yo, what the hell? Have you seen that before? I've never seen that before. I was so happy I witnessed that. And I recorded it. There's so many piglins though. Why is there so many? Is there something weird happen with the spawning of them? Anyway, I decided to tower up and get my villagers out of that little fenced off area thingy that I put them in, because it was getting dangerous. Basically, they kept jumping out. So anyway, I decided I want to make these guys up in the sky, and these two are going to be like the breeding pair. That's what it is. Because you know what I want to do, guys? It's pretty obvious what I'm trying to do. That massive obsidian platform in the background is for what? Come on, I got villagers, I got a platform. Dan's going to make an iron farm, isn't he? Yeah, I need iron. Everybody needs iron in Minecraft, so the easiest way to get it is obviously iron golems. So I don't know if the random tick speed will actually, you know, affect the spawn rates of that. Hopefully it does, and it makes them really fast. I don't know. Either way, as you saw earlier, I traded up a load of emeralds for bread, and you know me, bread and villagers. I don't get it. I'm so confused. They like bread, and it makes them breed. Breed. I don't understand it. Very confusing. Anyway, I've made a load of beds, and I'm just going to put the pumpkins in here. So like I say, these two are going to make a load of babies or offspring or whatever you want to call them. Children, kids. And yeah, basically, I think I'm losing the plot here, guys. I really am. Those babies are going to be part of the iron farm. So we need to hope and pray that they don't become nitwits, because I need to make a load of Fletchers. That's what I want to go for, I think, because they're probably the more cheaper option to go for. Or I could make a load of farmers. I might go farmers. I don't really know yet. We shall see. But anyway, I've made myself a bubble stream there, as you can see. And I could just go down it like that. Very dangerous, very sketchy, but it works. And down they go now. So yeah, over time, they have bred. As you can see, I'm on day 48. And I could just push these guys down here. And like I say, these two villagers that are in this house behind me, they're protected. There's no way anything can happen to them. I put a lid on their house. I've chopped down a load of leaves. birch leaves. I made myself some shears and I put leaves in the top. Anyway, I decided to gather up a load of netherite. I thought this was probably the more easier block for me to obtain, especially a lot of it. And now I started to construct the actual iron farm. And I realized it's raining and I was running back. And the striders have, they died. Oh dear. I don't learn my lesson, do I, guys? Oh, God. Anyway, I needed more netherrack. And eventually, I'm going to have to get myself some more striders. Rest in peace, guys. Anyway, I made this frame. So it's 8 blocks all the way around with a 3x3 gap in the middle. This is a very similar design, or it is the design of Silent Whisperer. It's the same iron farm that I've used before in the past. It's just one that's drilled in my head. I know it works. This is what I'm going to go for. So I fill it up with water, as you can see. And if an iron golem or a cat spawns in the middle, they will just get pushed into the middle of that hole. And now I'm just going around the outside here with leaves. You can use like glass and stuff, but obviously I don't have glass. And yeah, this top layer at the top here will be for beds later on. I need to put 10 beds there. And I need to make some pods. But unfortunately, DRP is running out of time. He's on day 50, and yeah, I do want to make this into a bit of a series, so I thought it'd be a good time to stop at day 50. So what I'm going to do now is say goodbye. So thank you very much for watching, and as you can see, we're on day 51. So I survived 51 days so far in a lava flat world. Whew, it's been tough. Right, you guys, we need to move you guys, right? So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Bye!